We're all apparently toxic masculine villains.
As long as you keep your clothes on, we're happy.
Welcome to WatchMojo UK, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 times celebs slagged off other celebs and paid for it.
A little nudge to some people to maybe say, like, here's the washing up, it needs to be done now.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're going to be looking at celebs who ran their mouths and paid for it with a sick comeback, ridiculed by fans, or just always get involved in some kind of drama. Is there anyone you think deserves to be on this list? Let us know in those comments below. Number 10, Katie Hopkins versus Jessie Nelson. When Katie Hopkins came for Jessie Nelson, and he thought that her Twitter comments took it too far. Just a year after Jessie's Odd One Out documentary, in which the singer admitted Katie's hurtful tweets had a drastic impact on her mental health, Katie was back.
I could be the skinniest girl in the world, and this is never going to go away.
She called Jessie's Instagram pictures desperate and talked smack once again. Little Mix fans rushed to defend Jessie. They slammed Katie for her behavior and expressed their anger on Twitter. A couple of months later, following a series of hateful tweets about various people and events, Katie Hopkins was officially banned from the platform. Mixers won that one. Number 9, Dannii Minogue versus Kelly Osbourne. Dannii Minogue and Sharon Osbourne's falling out was documented in Dannii's 2010 memoir, where she revealed Sharon verbally attacked her on The X Factor. Sharon's daughter Kelly immediately ran to her defense. She claimed that the best thing that happened to Dannii's career was that her mother hated her. She then went on to call Dannii the devil and a poor middle-aged victim. Let's just say Dannii's fans weren't happy with Kelly's Twitter outbursts. History repeated itself when Sharon was let go from the talk for supposedly offensive comments, and Kelly continued to defend her mother's actions while Dannii moved on from the past drama.
She was really having a go at me.
Number 8, Lily Allen versus Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber was always talked about on Twitter, but apparently not according to Lily Allen. Back when Justin was trending almost daily, Lily decided to tell everyone she had no idea who he was and asked whether he's 5 years old. Of course, believers let her have it. In 2010, she also tweeted that Justin should have underwear for children on his merch stall as a claim that his fandom is just a bunch of kids. And again, fans got pretty upset. You won't be able to find those tweets anymore because it looks like Lily talked so much smack over the years, she ended up removing herself from the platform. Number 7, Alan Sugar versus Christy Allsop. This feud dates back to 2010, and it was so unbelievable it's still talked about today. Lord Sugar joined Twitter that same year, and people quickly realized they're in for plenty of drama. Kirsty revealed that Lord Sugar was shockingly uncharitable. She said that his treatment of his staff and crew would get him fired in any other workplace. Of course, Alan hit back and called her the worst celeb on The Celebrity Apprentice, and in his words, a quote, lying cow. He then made a below-the-belt claim that Kirsty needs to lose some weight. In an attempt to back off, Kirsty revealed that her Twitter was hacked. Number 6, Shane Nolan versus AJ Pritchard. It all started when AJ Pritchard made a comment about Shane Nolan's dad's cleaning while he was in the I'm a Celebrity Get Me Out of Here camp.
Left what in the pan?
In the big pan. That's the thing we cook the hot water in.
Right.
Shane Nolan immediately hit back on Twitter and supported his dad's efforts. He called AJ a little B-word and said he winds him up. While many fans agreed with him, some pointed out the double standards. Shane didn't like it when AJ slagged off his dad, but he thought it was okay to slag off AJ. Before things could go south, Shane backtracked and said he's not bothered about AJ and that he's just not his cup of tea. Number 5, Kelly Osbourne versus Christina Aguilera. After openly admitting she disliked her, Kelly went on to describe Christina as, quote, one of the most disgusting human beings in the world.
Kelly has said Christina is, quote, one of the most disgusting human beings in the entire world.
It's what allegedly started the iconic feud. Christina had no choice but to respond, saying she tried to confront her. She revealed Kelly told her that she didn't want to talk bad about her, it was actually her mother. The two bickered with each other on and off until Christina made the ultimate power move by buying the Osbournes' Beverly Hills home and selling it years later. After trying to body shame Christina, Kelly eventually dropped the subject. Checkmate. Number 4. Wiley vs Stormzy. Over the years, a lot of grime beef started on Twitter. Wiley made a jab at Stormzy when talking about another artist called JK. This sparked a long Twitter feud between the two and led to Wiley uploading a video talking about how Stormzy needs to sit down. He had a lot to say and ended up releasing his first Stormzy diss track. However, no one expected Stormzy to reply with his own dub called Disappointed, which ended up trending on YouTube.
You know, I have to show you, little brother, I'm harder. Should've known better.
After a lot of back and forth and 3 more diss tracks, Stormzy decided to move on while Wiley continued to take jabs with tweets, which were later deleted.
The boy's just way too anointed. Yes. And I'm not mad, I'm disappointed.
Number 3. Perez Hilton vs Katie Hopkins. The two personalities that frequently clashed heads in the 2015 Celebrity Big Brother series were Perez and Katie. Both are well known for spewing controversial opinions online, and they certainly brought some of those opinions into the house.
No, I don't have qualms about that. I wasn't married.
But he was.
Yes, you have made that point, Perez. Well done.
They often slagged each other off, with Perez going as far as to say he could never survive as Katie's child. Katie claimed that Perez antagonized everyone, while Perez called Katie a bully.
When it comes to the point you have to stick cheese up your nose to be funny, you have to question where your humour lies.
However, many believe Katie ultimately won this battle as she exited the house with cheers. No one saw that one coming, not even her. Meanwhile, Perez had to face the crowd chanting, "Get Perez out," during every single eviction. Number 2. Noel Gallagher vs Lewis Capaldi. In a 2019 Radio X interview, Noel took a jab at Lewis and said his sad music is destroying the youth. He expressed his dislike for the music genre and called Lewis an idiot.
Who's this Capaldi fella? Lewis Capaldi. The f*** is that idiot?
Harsh, right? Lewis actually reacted to Noel's interview and didn't seem to take it all that seriously. In fact, he seemed to have considered it a win.
Who's this Capaldi fella?
That's me.
Lewis Capaldi.
Noel kept taking jabs while his own daughter tweeted she wants to be Lewis Capaldi when she grows up. Ouch, that's gotta hurt a little bit. The two later became buddies, and Noel took back his statements, saying it was a joke. Alright then. Number 1. Piers Morgan vs Little Mix. Piers Morgan is known for having beef with basically everyone, but he made a wrong move when he claimed that Little Mix's body confidence isn't sending the right message.
Let's focus on the fact that they have put all these insults on their bodies, because that's part of the problem, isn't it?
On their naked airbrush bodies, which have now got attention for them all around the world.
The pop group didn't let him get away with his malicious words. They let him know what they think and went as far as calling him the T-word during an interview. The girls also decided to use his statement as an intro for their Wasabi song, which talks about people spreading nasty rumors about them. Piers wasn't happy, but people, including Ariana Grande, thought he went too far and stood up for Little Mix on social media.
I have an equally empowering image, which I don't want to share with the nation. Here it is.
Oh, good God.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo UK and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.